Johnson wants to throw it. Scrambling away. Gets the first himself. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on first down. Slings it downfield. Complete to the right. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And how about the wheels for the QB? You can tell, man, he can roll, and they're going to use him. This is just the first drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He'll pull it down. Quarterback's got the first. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. He'll pull it down and run. On the move at the 30. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, SMU!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Johnson looking to throw. Finding open areas. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quickly out to the tight end. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
14, Cal 7.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Stokes. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mustangs!
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dances away. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Touchdown, SMU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You cannot say enough about this quarterback's toughness on that one. Staring downfield, knowing he's going to get absolutely blasted by the defender, and still somehow able to deliver an accurate throw way down the field. It just does not get any better than that from the quarterback position.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Johnson wants to throw it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Keeps it and gets the first down. He almost took it the distance, and they get him out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
All right, it's decision time. So when you got a guy that can take off and do that against you, you got to decide whether you need more fast guys on the field. Your defensive linemen have no shot. Your linebackers have very little chance of catching this quarterback because he's so special. You better put some more speed on the field.
After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's going to take off. Finds a crease at the 20. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Floating away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Got out of trouble and throws. Pulls it in. It's Stokes. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Keeps it and gets past the chains. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
He'll try to do it himself. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
There he goes. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense.
I love it. I love first down. Let's be aggressive. Let's throw the football. But how about the quarterback? He does a great job in the pocket, buying time. Up, nobody open, scrambles around, and more importantly, ends the run, gets the first down, and doesn't get whacked. Beautiful.
The Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. Looking for space to the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, SMU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The best way I can think of to describe this cat, he's like a human get-out-of-jail-free card. He'll make it work no matter the circumstance.
And so as a defense, Reese, I mean, you've got to be aware.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Johnson looking to throw. He's going to run it. Makes the tackle at the 22, but it's a 15-yard gain, and now they're in business. On first down from their own 22. To the air on first down. On the run deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Looking for an open area to his left.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on you.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Buying some time as he moves left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. And that might be a dagger. They push the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win.
And what can you say about this offense? success in this game. All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park, but they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy. Turning it on! No, he got loose! He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get...
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Johnson wants to throw it. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down. Still running at the 40. Turning on the Jets. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down.
And they're going to put another... Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here.